Hey Zane, it's Mommy again. And Mommy's going to tell you her favorite book ever. I used to check it out every single week at the library. It practically lived with me. It's called The Dancing Cat. Once there was a toy cat who came from a toy store complete with jointed legs, a fish in her pocket, and a mask with a fierce cat scowl on it. But behind her mask she was not ferocious at all. She was gentle, and she was a dancing cat. My legs are long and I am thin. I was made to dance, thought the cat, but was not to be. See, there's the cat. Isn't she pretty? She was bought for a rough little girl who used her for friction and fighting and fuss. She always played with her cats by making them fight for the fish. I am a dancing cat, the dancing cat explained, but she was ignored. Meet my other toy cat, said the little girl. One is Siamese and the other is Persian. Both are good fighters. The little girl did not even name her toys. See, there's the little girl and there's the other cats. I am a dancing cat, repeated the cat to the Siamese and the Persian. Where have you performed? Asked the Siamese, blinking her jealous eyes. Nowhere yet, but I just know I was meant to dance. Humph, said the Siamese. Where did you take lessons? Asked the Persian, who was curious. Nowhere, but I have dances inside me. Silly, said the Persian, but she did not mean to be unkind. She had no dances in her at all, and she had no idea what the dancing cat was talking about. There she was talking to the Siamese and the Persian. Each night the toys were left on the windowsill, where the dancing cat looked out at the lit windows in the vast dark sky. Why, this windowsill is just like a stage, thought the dancing cat. The drapes are like the theater curtains. If only I could dance here. But there was no chance to dance. See? Each day there were new fights. You seem sad. Don't take our fight so seriously, suggested the Persian to the dancing cat. She doesn't like them because she always loses, sniffed the Siamese. It isn't that, protested the dancing cat. I don't like to fight. Cats must fight and hunt to live. Even toy cats, said the Siamese. If you don't, you'll be too dull to play with. You'll be thrown out or ignored or given away. Anyway, you do not look like a dancing cat, continued the Siamese, who in her heart had always wanted to play the violin but was afraid to try. You're conceited. You think you're better than me. See, there they are fighting. And there's the little girl making them fight. Focus on your pounce and you'll do better, suggested the Persian, who was a practical cat. But the dancing cat did not improve. Time passed and the fighting continued. The moon rose and the stars shone in the empty silent sky. And the dancing cat felt that she simply had to dance or she would die. I will not be in cat fights any more, she said. I shall throw away my mask. I won't be fierce and hunt and plow. You will starve, said the Persian. You will be sorry, said the Siamese. I am sorry now, said the dancing cat. See? And the next day, when the little girl played with them, the dancing cat's ferocious-looking mask would not stay on. The mask fell off and rolled to the floor, and the dancing cat would not keep posing as savage pants, but collapsed in graceful glides. I want to dance, the dancing cat cried. What is wrong with you? Asked the little girl. You are no fun at all. She threw the dancing cat roughly on the floor beside the broken mask. See, there's the dancing cat. And there's a little girl being mean to her. I told you this would happen, said the Siamese. I was afraid of this too, said the Persian. It's your own fault, they both told her. At last the dancing cat despaired. Perhaps I was not meant to dance. Perhaps I never shall. Perhaps I am silly and conceited. She was not sure what that meant, but she knew that was not good. Lying alone on the floor, the dancing cat wept. Oh, she's crying. And the other cats were mean. That night the moon shone in through the window on the sleeping cat. Perhaps it was the gleaming light that made the dancing cat dream that she was on stage, dipping and gliding in the spotlight. She woke up in applause and felt wonderful. So that is what it's like to dance, she said. I must do it, and hope returned to flutter in her heart. See? This her dreaming about dancing. Isn't that so pretty? And then the very next day the little girl brought her cousin Ben over to play. What is this? He asked as he stepped on the cat mask lying on the floor. I think I broke something. He had trod on the ferocious-looking mask and crushed it to bits. It doesn't matter. She is my worst fighter, said the little girl. Ben picked up the dancing cat. What a beauty, he said. If you want her, you can have her, said the little girl, and Ben stuffed the dancing cat in his backpack before his cousin changed her mind. See? Now you'll be really sorry, cried the Siamese. Boys are rougher than girls, warned the Persian. Jump out before it's too late. But the dancing cat remained in Ben's warm backpack. See, there's the Siamese and the Persian. And there's Ben putting her in the backpack. Look what I got at my cousin, said Ben to his mother when he came home that night. What is it? Asked his mother. Why, anyone can see she's a dancing cat, said Ben. Isn't she a beauty? The dancing cat's heart leaped. I think her name is Tasha, which is Russian. Great dancers are often Russian. Would you make her a dance costume? Yes, said Ben's mother, who thought he was a very interesting boy. Time for sleep now, said Ben to the dancing cat. Dancers need their rest, Tasha. There's Ben and his mommy and the dancing cat. The next morning, Ben arranged his toy soldiers in rows. He built a stage with his blocks and put the trucks in rows so their headlights would shine on the stage. He put his old bear at the front and a row of puppets at the back. When all was ready, he put the dance costume on Tasha. Ooh, I made a stage for her, look. Then the dance began. The dancing cat swooped and glided. She turned and jumped. It was wonderful. She felt wonderful. You're wonderful, said Ben. I knew you were a great dancer. I am, she cried. After that, the dancing cat often danced for Ben and his other toys. You are so graceful, said the old bear. What a fine dancer, said the general of the toy soldiers. Thank you, said the dancing cat, and her eyes filled with tears. See, look how pretty that picture is with her dancing. Because the dancing cat loved to dance so much, Ben made a stand on the windowsill where he put Tasha each night. The windowsill was so like a stage, and the moon rose and the stars shone in the empty satin sky. The breeze blew the curtains, and there on the windowsill for everyone to see Tasha dance and dance. See how pretty? The end. Wasn't that a good story? Mommy loved that one as a little girl. Mommy loves you, Zane. Love you. Be good.